And so it can be as simple as your highlight. What was the best part of your trip? And please make it legit. A lot of times kids will say the food was great. Oh, come on, man. What about the experience did you enjoy? What was the highlight for you? Another thing we like to do sometimes is give a shout out, So, who was I working with yesterday that showed a lot of progress? Like I might shout out Jason, right? Jason was just bombing down the mountain, showed good control. First time snowboarding, he did a really great job, Danielle, where are you? Like Danielle, just lots of, you showed a lot of just, commitment. You listened really well, you tried really hard, you really were determined, you showed a lot of determination out there. You may have fallen quite a bit, right? In the process, but you showed a lot of determination. So with your shout outs, keep it legit. Make sure it's a positive and something meaningful. And so that's pretty much kind of what we like to do with Outdoor Outreach debriefs. And then if you guys have any feedback for us, we talked about it in the van, ways to make this trip better, things that you would have liked to have done that we didn't do. We're open, stay longer, yeah. We're open to that feedback as well. You want to add anything for debrief, Dustin, or Mario, or Brandon? Okay. So we'll just do our highlight, the thing that we most enjoyed, and a positive shout out for one of our peers or instructors or whoever. Cool? Who'd like to start us off? Yes, sir.
Well, it was fun.
You should have known that was coming.
It was fun snowboarding. And for my shout out, I appreciate you guys showing us how to snowboard the right way instead of just giving us boards. Here, go fall on your butt 1,000 times.
So specifically, what about the snowboarding experience did you really enjoy?
The learning and just how you could learn something in such a short amount of time.
Okay, great.
Shout out to all the instructors, especially you for driving us from San Diego up to here. Even though we were
4 hours later.
Yeah, even though we were crazy. And our favorite part of leaving Big Bear is actually going to downtown.
All right, checking out the village.
Yeah. And snowboarding.
Shout out to Tracy because he let me come even though I wasn't snowboarding. And my best part of the trip was going to downtown and meeting that one lady. She was cool.
Shout out to all the instructors for helping us snowboard and teaching us everything. Thank you guys a lot for that. It was really fun. My favorite part was probably snowboarding and just having a good time with all my peers around me.
Shout out to Outdoor Outreach for letting us play in the snow and snowboarding in the snow our first time. And my favorite part was going down the hills in the snow.
My shout out will go out to all the guys who stuck it out yesterday and snowboarded all the way to the end, especially to Bernard and Brandon. Got to hang with you guys here towards the end of the day. And also just shout out to everybody for trying something new and really pushing the limits. I think that was the highlight for me, was getting to see you guys start, in that first run, totally unsure of yourselves. And by the end of the day, almost everybody was pretty comfortable on the board and at least, doing something that they'd never done before, which is pretty cool. And I think personal highlight was getting to go with Bernard and to do a run that I'd never done before. In the top of 13, we wanted to do some exploration, so we actually kind of hiked our boards over a little bit. We got to do this long traverse to the bottom of the edge and then just do something we'd never done before. That was pretty sick.
Shout out to James and Joe for letting me use your charger. Appreciate it. I needed that a lot. My personal highlight was personal highlight was Friday night when we first got here and we was informed, throwing snowballs at each other and stuff, and having a good time.
Shout out to the instructors for helping teaching me how to snowboard. And my personal highlight was me falling a lot.
And getting back up.
Yeah. Right on.
Shout out to everyone here, for just being there with me and like just staying with everyone, really. My personal highlight, my main personal highlight was me falling down graduation. No doubt. And I actually had a very good time hanging with everybody, just enjoying myself.
Shout out to the instructors for teaching me how to snowboard, even though like I was panicking at first because I didn't know how to get up when I was laying down. I know how to roll. And my personal highlight is when we was going on 13 and then I seen him fall and then I was like, I didn't want to get off, and then Mario told me to come on, let's do it, and then we went. And then yeah, it was pretty fun and I hope we can do it again.
The Blue Heart did they gave me a reason to come out here. I really don't think I would have snowboarded ever, and I'll probably try and come back and do it again, even though I fell a lot. Mario didn't give up on me. I was doing things I didn't know I was doing, like S turns and all those other things. I don't know. Yeah, it was a great experience overall. I can't say I got a favorite highlight. It's just a lot of things I'm going to remember.
My highlight was probably just getting out here and seeing everyone try something new, get out of their comfort zone, and not giving up. I really want to give a shout out to Malachi. I know you're struggling with it, but you kept with it. Yeah, it was really nice to see you just keep going with it. I'm glad you got to 13.
Thank you.
Yeah. I want to shout out Jason. This is his first time hitting the slopes, and he went down that steep one that I didn't want to go down. Half of us didn't want to go down. And he hit his face, but he still did it. And, you know, there was that risk. He took the risk. And, you know, he's a great risk taker. And what I liked about the trip most was just hanging out with everybody. Just walking, exploring and whatnot. And riding. And going to the village and whatnot. And my favorite part, my highlight on the boards was my last trip down the